Alright, so it's been a long time since I've streamed anything, but thought that we could get back into things with doing a little jewelry modeling. We've done a lot of different designs for plugs or gauges. I think it's one of the best things about having a 3D printer is being able to create disposable jewelry that I can wear for a little bit, and once I get tired I can go ahead and just make a new one and print it out, rinse and repeat. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be talking a little bit while we go through everything. I'm not going to explain much of anything. This really isn't a beginner tutorial, but just kind of chilling and modeling. I've done this design quite a few times, so I've kind of got a base understanding of what I want to go with. Oops. So we want these to be wider on the outside and kind of taper towards the center. That's why we are making kind of a difference there in size. So super simple. And I'm sure there's probably even a simpler way to do this. So I guess that's kind of self-explanatory what we just did there. But I guess we can kind of walk through it. We have our 3 circles, all at different heights, for a total of 12 millimeters. We've got one here at the bottom, one here at the middle at 6, and one here at the top at 12. We want to connect all of these together, and we do that with a loft, which I can never, yeah, with a loft there. You can either select, let's go back actually. So if you just go in here and select it as normal, it's going to ask for you to select all of your, hopefully that's on screen because I know that it's not. No, I know it doesn't select, or it doesn't show the full window, which is really a shame. I would have to do a full, yeah, whatever. So basically it's going to ask you to select all of your profiles, and when you select them you can see it is creating that full shape. Add a little bit of a chamfer. Because we don't like sharp edges, especially since this is going to be used on our ear. We're going to go in our ear. We want it to have a little bit of a chamfer to make it, you know, a little bit smoother. Do 5. Whoa. 1, 2, 1.5. 1.5 is cool. So what I really want to do with these, I want to have a center section that can be removed from this. So what I'm going to do is let's create a new sketch on this top layer. And at this point, it's really up to you what size you want it to be. Let's go with me 21. Yeah, so we don't want this too thin, because remember, it does kind of slope inward. 21 should be fine. And you know what, let's see. Should I go back? And something that we could do. So we'll give our 21 and let's go ahead and mark in our offset as well. And I know that my printer can do 0.2 just fine, but I think maybe I'm going to do it a little bit tighter because I was using a Bowden setup and switched over to direct drive, and that direct drive is giving me a little better on the tolerance. So 0.10, I believe. Yeah, negative 0.10. Cool. All right, so what we'll do, select this tiny little area here, extrude all the way through. This gives us our inner area to kind of play with. At this point, you could kind of save this, which is what I've done in previous projects. I've saved this as a blank, basically, so I can use this for multiple projects and just design around this so that I know this is going to fit, and I can interchange this center section doing random designs on it, so I don't have to print out as many. In this case, it'd be a tunnel with a center section, multiple colors, different materials. Just looks kind of cool. But that's not really what I want to do with this project. I've already got a few like that. See, I do want to keep the naming convention. I'll just name it outer. Call this the inner. So what I'd like to do is create a pattern on the inside. And this is really, really simple to do. Let's go ahead, create a new sketch, and I want to kind of make a flower design. So I'm going to go in here and get the 3-point arc tool, and I want to utilize the lines that I already have made so that I know that the offset is going to be correct, because we still want it to be within those, to kind of fit within those parameters. So I think it'll be all right. Could try to create the exact same, or what we can do is we can also mirror. Oops. Why are you not mirroring? Oh. Would help. Even when you do this a few times, you still kind of forget where you're going. So now at any point, when I make a change to 1, it's going to reflect that on the other side. If you would stay on the line, there we go. But I mean, for the most part, I don't want to make too many changes. I think that's kind of good enough. And I'm probably going to regret. Okay, there we go. I mean, this still does work the same way, so why not? And I want this to be about a 0.8, keeping it in measurements of our nozzle size. And then just extract it all the way through. So any type of modification we want to make to this one, go ahead and do it to this initial petal. better idea of what I want to do. So all right, so let's go in here and do a circular pattern. It's going to ask us bodies or features, whatever. This is all the same thing. Our axis is going to be right there. And then simply just select our quantity. Click optimized. Really, this is just a matter of knowing your printer, how bad you want to torture it. Interesting. Okay, let's try that again. So, circular pattern. Let's try selecting it with bodies. Z-axis. Try 7. 8. There we go. 8 worked fine. And you can see it made kind of a mess. We've got every single one of those bodies are now individual. We don't want that. Just select them all. Modify, combine. That way it just kind of cleans up the side panel. Whoops. The side panel a little bit. At this point, I mean, kind of done. You've got your center insert. Looks pretty cool. Could still be changed up a little bit. Maybe we want to give it a little bit more interest. It'd look pretty cool doing it in, let's see, let's change over to our render view. Give it some color. Oh, that's way too dark. And turn that origin off, gets a little in the way. So yeah, if I want to add a little bit more interest to this, something you could do, still kind of playing with shapes. Something that I find that looks pretty cool is creating a sphere. Say, don't need that. like to do let's take this off. Yeah, that's fine. So now it kind of gives it a little more interest. It's offset in there. You may have a problem with some of these points. These are kind of drastic. Notice the problem there. It's not centered at all. Let's go ahead and remove that. I mean, that's the thing, it's all trial and error. I just get in here and kind of play around until I get something that looks decent. Let's do... And now we can be sure that everything was done on the axis, so it should all be just can't go too much. To 1? Nah, can't even go to 1. 7's good. And that's super simple for a design. But even just playing around with, again, playing around with your colors. Dang, too bad I don't have any red filament. Yeah, or even before you... it's gonna kind of break it a little bit. Let's go back to our sketch. And it's not letting me move anything. Well, let's go back in time. I'm not sure. Okay. Let us let's do it this way. No. And just pressing T to come in here and trim some of this away.